Warning, major spoilers. And also, I will be insulting the series way more than it deserves to be insulted. From White Fox, the creators of the hyped Steins Gate and Akame ga Kill series, we welcome a gory time travel series that just had to get popular. Re:Zero. Meet the protagonist Subaru. Yes, like the car. The unanimously decided downside of the series, as he does what no protagonist has done before, like enter a different world against his will, amass a harem, and gets the most OP plot armor ever. But he can't tell you what it is. Get grabbed by the unseen hands of the anime that begins with 4 epic questions. How did he get summoned to this world? Why him as opposed to like anybody else? Why does he return by death and to the nearest checkpoint nonetheless? Why can he speak the language but not read? Such epic questions in fact that they weren't even answered. But it doesn't matter to Subaru because he fell in love with a hot girl with no personality shown in the first season. The way he likes it, apparently, or he'd have chosen Rem, the one that actually cared about him and saved him from insanity.
Fuck you!
Insanity, a phenomenon that hits our protagonist once per arc. Follow Subaru as he persistently gets gruesomely murdered by the arc villain, a foe with an IQ below 30, as he's up against either a pack of dogs, a whale, or 2 psycho sadist masochist, possibly pedophiles. Those masterminds, or even more likely, getting murdered by an ally on his quest, literally for the sole goal of getting into Amelia's pants. No other information disclosed. After sweat, tears, and many deaths, Subaru finds a way where instead of everyone dying, nobody dies, with a simple strategy that may or may not involve getting his ass saved by a knight, a mage, a magic knight, or a death note, apparently. And in worst case, if he fails, just play the Autistic Orphanage soundtrack and we're back to try again. I don't know, but if I was in his shoes, I'd go f*** Amelia, die, come back, and nothing ever happened. I mean, that's his purpose anyway, apparently. During all the hell our protagonist was going through, the country needs a new queen to be selected out of 5 competitors, where 4 of them are completely nuts, in one way or another. Almost as nuts as the 2016 American presidential election. No, not really. They have a long way to go to get to those guys. Get into the groove of this thriller anime and learn to enjoy the company of the Appa Man, as you'll be meeting him frequently, unless one thing goes well for Subaru. Because once one good thing happens, everything good happens. That life. No one with a voice actor will die. Characters that hated him will inexplicably become his best friends. An old guy with 2 regular swords would be able to take down an army of mages and a borderline immortal couple 100-foot-long magic flying whale. They'll be able to come up with convenient magic perfect to fight the wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man. After an hour of possible detonation, the bomb will go off seconds after the blast range is cleared, and no one finds it suspicious that a random abandoned loser has plenty of critically important information regarding future plans and the identity of spies belonging to the enemy, and go further to believe him enough to mobilize their entire military. I don't know, but I wouldn't trust this guy half as far as I can throw him after the stunt he pulled in that throne room thingy. That was pure stupidity. But if something bad happens, you'll know. Back to Appa Man with a slightly more traumatized protagonist. Starring Yukiteru, Gasa Yuno, Gil de Reyes, Takeo the Red Ogre, Horny, Gayer Hisoka, Megumin, my dad, Bernie Sanders, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, what Donald Trump should be, what Hillary Clinton should be, Haku, Pure King Bradley, and Cube, who is apparently Hillary Clinton's mom. Respawn.
No, that'll just make them think that it's another one of those game anime.
Retardation.
What the I didn't ask you to describe the main character to the audience. Something that has something to do with coming back to life again.
Re-life.
No, there's a show like that already. Come on, what am I paying you for? Give it a cool name.
You mean like Fate Zero?
Yeah.
Re:Zero.
I give up already. Do whatever the f*** you want.
Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe for more sarcastic anime trailers in the future. I really hope I'll be able to do more of these than last season. I was just working on so many different things, it just didn't come out much, but I hope to make more. In all honesty, I loved Re:Zero. A solid 8.8. I mean, I was really drawn into the storyline by the end of episode 4. Have a wonderful evening.